Last episode, we got Skeleton Key, got given out to Pendleton, finally remembered sleep darts exist, and got spotted executing a super stealthy plan.
Hello guys, this is episode 13 of Dishonored, and we're back exactly where we left off as usual. I am going to start this episode with a bit of stop time. Now, this is probably the cheapest, easiest way to finish this level, but I don't care. Okay. Now, this controls an arc pylon up there, so I'm going to take this out. Okay, that's the station key, don't need it, because that's what the skeleton key was for, by the way, getting in here. Okay, so I do have some good news. My internet speed is theoretically, that's a bit better phrasing, going to upgrade today. So I'm going to give you guys a longer episode 13 today, maybe the same length but higher video quality, it depends, I don't know.
This message is a directive from the Lord Regent himself. We must all trust in the Regent. Please don't hurt me. You're here to kill the Regent, aren't you? Spare my life and I can help you beat him. He makes recordings on audiograph, secrets, some that would destroy him if others heard. Played on this amplifier, his confessions would be broadcast throughout the city. He'll be ruined. The audiograph card you want is in a safe in the Lord Regent's room. But I was able to see the combination over his shoulder. 935. Trust me, what's recorded on that card will do the trick. Good luck.
Okay, so, I'm going to knock this guy out just in case. I didn't edit out the combination for that safe because it is essential to finishing the mission, so it doesn't really make that much of a difference. There isn't much challenge in getting this one or whatever, so I left it be. I do want to get that bone charm, and I'm not going to bother with the runes. To be entirely honest, I see no use in them at this point. So I will be getting that bone charm wherever it is, but I will not be getting the runes, just so you know. Okay, so we got in here with the skeleton key again, so useful again. I thought that was a pouch. Lady Boyle's missing. This is just a report. Okay, Lord Regent, our search for the missing Lady Boyle continues with limited results. No one seems to know what happened to her, though there is a rumor circulating that she left the party by boat. It seems unlikely, but in any case, the witness in question saw nothing more, so even that lead went cold. Also, it's undoubtedly not worth your time, and I hesitate to even mention it, but apparently on the night of the Boyle party, someone signed the guest book as CORVO. It must be a perverse joke, surely. However, you asked to be notified of all such matters, and in truth, we never located the Royal Protector's body, so I thought it best to bring it to your attention. Sorry for troubling you with this matter. I know Lady Boyle is dear to you. Rest assured we will redouble our efforts to locate her.
What's going on?
What? How the hell did he see me? Okay, I'm just gonna quickly get through here, hopefully, before they get here. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. He does seem like he's coming this way, so I'm going to take this. Dead drop. Lord Spymaster, we had a specific agreement and I planned around it. The Royal Protector wasn't part of that agreement. You assured me that she and the girl would be alone, so the price of the job just went up. Send a coin to the alternate dead drop, or you can be sure we'll come calling. So, this implicates the Lord Regent definitively in the murder of the Empress. Whoa, hello. We now know that he paid the murderers that killed the Empress. This doesn't seem particularly interesting, but you can read that if you like. Just pause the video. Okay, so I am making my way over to the bone charm. It's this one. I think I didn't get this one in my last playthrough because I couldn't figure out how to get to it. There's probably a door or something here, isn't there? So,
No, for the first will direct it one way, and the second another, until they stumble into a ditch.
what are,
Likewise,
how do
two
you get to that bone charm?
contrary thoughts cannot long abide in a man's mind, or he
Okay,
will
it's an
become
overseer.
weak-willed and subject to any heresy.
Okay. That is strange. What the heck is that? Oh, it's a switch. There we go. Hidden room. That's more like it. Okay.
Emily, my daughter, I know that one day you'll be grown up, and I wonder what you'll remember
heck is this?
these years. Will you recall your time as a child with fondness? Or were there too many caretakers, formal dinners and lessons about boring old history?
Unnerving target 1. Enemies have a slight chance to miss with guns. I do want that. I'm going to remove plague resistance. And I don't want any of these powers.
Precious hours we spent together will shine brighter. Time captured now and then with your mother and with Corvo, who was always close to my heart.
Aw.
I hope the season of rats and plague will be nothing more than a passing shadow on your early memories. A crisis come and past, weathered by your mother and her advisors. You'll sit on the throne someday, and will do well, I hope. It's a tricky life, full of responsibility and peril. It was not your choice to be the daughter of an
She's
empress,
very eloquent, isn't she?
but I believe you'll rise to the challenge. Stay good-hearted, Emily. Keep drawing and telling stories, and only share your power with those you truly trust.
Okay. Empress to Corvo. Corvo, I have missed you while you've been away. If I could trust anyone else with these matters, I would gladly send them to you so you could remain close. But there is no one else. The plague has taken so many. The spymaster was right to insist that I send you. When you are away, every day seems a heavy burden. Even simple tasks seem worrisome. Emily is difficult to manage, and the great troubles of the city, the conflicts of the plague, all seem insurmountable. But when you are near, it is different. My heart is at peace. Okay, well, that's good to know. Thank you. I'm going to use stop time again here to get back to the broadcasting device, I think. Yep. Okay. That's pretty much the reason I wanted to get stop time. It just lets you skip along those areas that would be just me sitting around waiting for people to move past. So we're back at the broadcasting station, and we're going to play the recording.
If I explain, then you will see I am not at fault. My
Okay, well this plays I'm going to get out of here because it's going to raise the alarm. So read the read the subtitles if you need to. Actually, I'm just going to check something here. Notes, visit the torture, kill the torture. Okay, so I'm not going to do that. And that's actually where one of the runes are. I just remembered now. It's an outsider shrine. And I can't do that.
For which the rest of us toil, and it was a simple plan. Bring the disease-bearing rats from the Pandician continent. That terrible poor rich man, if you just let me go. The plan worked perfectly.
Okay, so we're going to get back out of here the same way we came in. And done. Okay. So if you want to hear this entire speech, you may want to just play through it, because I would be sitting there for a good while just listening. So, sorry about that, guys. But hey, I do have to encourage you to play the game. It is a great game. So. I'm just going to take some guys out while I'm here.
Guards, to me.
Wonderful.
You're going out.
So, this is happening again. I'm going to need to buy so much spiritual elixir. The watchtower has seen us. Okay. I'm going to make my way back to Samuel, quick as I can. Going to use stop time a lot, as you can imagine. Good thing about this is that you can actually just do this to get back to Samuel. So, that was a very quick mission. I'm going to save just now, or I might just pause maybe, and check the video times. So I will be back in just a second. Okay, we're 10 minutes in, so I'll talk to Samuel and we can get going back to the hound pits.
You ready to go back to the hound pits?
Okay, so we're done. Let's go.
Thanks to you, Corvo. All right, let's go.
Okay, didn't kill anyone. We were spotted way too many times. And we didn't really do any of that either. So, I got the bone charms, which is the interesting parts of this, of all these objectives. So, that's good. Let's go. It's gonna be a bit of rustling here, just adjusting my microphone. Okay.
Big changes. Makes me uneasy, to tell the truth. A small fry like me always gets the worst of it. But maybe it's going to be different now. Lord Regent is gone. The Abbey has a new High Overseer. I'm guessing our work is almost done. The others are in the bar. No doubt waiting to raise a glass in your name. Me, I think I'll just linger out here if you don't mind. Reflect on things while we have a moment.
Okay, so this next scene, I highly recommend playing a violent playthrough just for the effect of this scene. It's actually, the first time I played it, it just freaked me out. It was great. So we're gonna go make our way in here and celebrate with them.
Corvo! Everyone says you did something good tonight.
Okay, so that's where the first difference is with the violent playthrough, and I'm not going to start describing the differences because really you just have to play it. It is really great. This scene is just incredible.
Word is spreading all over the city. The tyranny is over. By this time tomorrow, Emily will be on the throne. After that, we'll clear your name and put everything we've got into rebuilding the city.
I wish there were more of a city to rule. Most of Dunwall is rats and corpses.
I don't know what's going on here with the sound, guys.
Corvo, you did your job while the rest of us sat on our asses. Our work starts tomorrow.
Tonight, rest easy. Tomorrow, we crown Empress.
I don't know what's going on with the sound here. It's much too, the music is much too loud compared to the voices.
And a new dawn rising for Dunwall and the Empire.
So you will just have to read the subtitles here. Sorry about that, guys. The sounds are... I don't understand. It's strange.
Do you provide these things?
Okay, so let's talk to Emily here.
Tomorrow, aren't we? I don't know if I want to go back to the tower. I can be Empress from anywhere, right? Maybe a ship.
Don't you trust me?
I hope I'll make a good Empress. Overseer Martin says I will. You're not going to leave me when I'm Empress, are you?
Okay, so now I start seeing these weird effects.
Of all the swear words the Admiral uses. And what Callista made me throw it away. Admiral Havelock smells like tobacco. Do you think I can order him to throw away his cigars?
Right, so I'm just going to sound like a broken record here, but I really do suggest playing through with a violent playthrough, getting here and talking to Emily is absolutely mind-numbing. Or at least it was for me. I don't know about you guys. I just thought it was incredible. I wonder if I can get to Piero here, because I do need to buy some things before I move on, namely spiritual remedy.
Do you need me to put something together for you?
Indeed I do, please do. Thank you. Just gonna make some rhymes here. I'm gonna buy all of these with my endless supply of coins. Yep, don't want any of these. And there I have it. 4,000 coins left over after I bought everything I want. So let me check there's no runes or anything here. No. Okay. So I am going to... I'm going to do two things here. I'm going to pause just before I get into my room and do some things quickly. So I'll be back in a second, guys. Alright guys, I was just checking my, well, the time of the episode and my internet speed there, and it hasn't been upgraded like it was supposed to be now, unfortunately, so no longer a higher quality episode, I'm afraid.
Samuel, you move like you've been drinking. Did the poison work its magic? Is he dead?
It better have worked. It cost me a month's profit.
Yes, sir. I believe Corvo has breathed his last. Just as you wanted.
You've done a fine job.
Remember, we need the body. If we come forward with the corpse of the man who murdered the Empress, we'll be greeted as heroes.
Yes, it'll grant us legitimacy. We'll be the men who rescued Emily and brought down the Lord Regent and his assassin. You'll see to the body, won't you, Samuel?
Yes, sir.
Interesting, this assumes you actually killed Lord Regent. I haven't really accounted for that. It's strange.
I'm sorry something terrible, Corvo. But I only gave you half the poison. They were watching me and it was all I could think to do. I think you're strong enough to survive that. I'll put you on a raft, and then I've got to ship out myself before they find out I've gone against their wishes. Snakes. They'll want to do the same to me as soon as I've outlived my uses. Hopefully you'll wake up and find your way out of this cursed city.
Okay, so we've been poisoned by them. And now we're floating along the flooded district, hopefully so we can save ourselves. But that is not to be. Recognize these guys?
The Empress when she died. Poisoned. Tyrian stuff. Amateur work. Hello. That's up to Dowd.
Okay. I think I'll have to cut the episode at the end of this little cinematic scene, cutscene, whatever you want to call it. So this is Dowd. You might recognize him as the guy who killed the Empress.
Great deal, bodyguard. I recognize those marks on your hand. A gift from your friend. The one who talks to you in the dark. Talks to you when you visit his shrines.
The emo guy.
I visited those shrines too. And I know what it felt like to shove a blade into your Empress. But I don't know you. Who you are. And who you fight for. You're a mystery, and I can't allow that.
What? That wasn't very nice of you, Mr. Dowd. Ah. These guys are assholes. And we are back here. Wonderful. Bonk. Bonk. This guy.
Here you are at last, in a ruined and drowning world, held captive by the man who killed your Empress, the assassin Dowd. Your friends poisoned you and dumped your body in the river. Did they do it to protect themselves, so no one would ever know what they'd done? Or was it because they were a single move away from controlling an empire, and they knew you'd never let them manipulate Emily? Maybe none of these. Perhaps that's just the nature of man.
So, unfortunately, the end of this, well, reaching the end of this game it's much more geared towards a violent playthrough, which is my one major problem with this game. It is a great game. This is the third time I'm replaying it, but it's just so intent on the things you can do in a violent playthrough that it doesn't adapt some things for a non-violent playthrough, which is a shame. So this seems like a good point to stop at, I think. Nice to let us keep our mask though. This seems like a good point to stop at, so I'm just going to let this be the end of this episode. So, as usual guys, thanks for watching. Please do like, share, subscribe, and so on if you enjoy the videos. Bye.